Hey Nomies, hey Warriors, it is me Nesha, and I'm coming to you with a sickle cell vlog. Today is, what's today? Thursday the 21st, I believe. I think that's what it is, but it is 3:55, almost 4 o'clock. The kids should be home in a few minutes. I got home from the doctor's office maybe about an hour or so ago. Went in. Ooh, excuse me, piggy. But I went in because I had to get the X-rays of my back because my back was still hurting. My doctor did 3 X-rays, and then I went to the office and got IV fluids. And my doctor's office isn't a full infusion center, so it doesn't have where you can get pain medicine. You only can get fluids, and I wanted to just try the fluids first. If you need to get pain medicine in the infusion center, you have to go to a different infusion center, but they are always packed with people getting chemo and things like that. Like you hardly ever get an appointment. One time I got an appointment, but then my doctor was like, you know what, she just wanted to admit me, so I got admitted instead of going there. And I got a liter of fluids, and then they gave me Benadryl. And normally my doctor will give me Benadryl IV, and they don't push it how you would get it in the hospital. They do it really slow, and it takes like 10 minutes. They mix it with saline and do it that way. But I had a different medical assistant today, and she gave me like a pill Benadryl. And the reason my doctor, people always ask, like, why do you get Benadryl when you get fluids? The reason my doctor gives me Benadryl when I get fluids, because she knows Benadryl kind of makes you kind of sleepy, drowsy. And when I'm getting fluids or when I'm in pain, she wants me to be calm and relaxed. And even though that's really not what Benadryl is for, that's why she gives it to me. But this person gave me the pill, and I was like, you know what? I'm really not in the mood to be arguing and fighting with anybody, and it really wasn't that serious because I didn't need the Benadryl. It's just that that's what my doctor normally does when she gives me fluids. What else? I'm supposed to go on a double date Saturday with my husband and one of our friends, my friend Nakia and her husband. We're just gonna go out to a hibachi grill and a movie. And unless I'm like straight up in the hospital or laid up, can't walk, I am going. Like I am past the point of letting sickle cell run my life. Like, and I understand like that might sound stupid to some people. Like you can't do this, you can't do that. You got sickle cell. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. I understand that. If it's like negative 15 degrees, yeah, I know I need sickle cell is running my life. I need to sit my butt down and not go outside. Or if I'm in a bad crisis, I need to sit my butt down. But I'm not in a bad crisis. I'm kind of like in a miniature crisis. So my mental and my emotional, my spiritual is good. So I feel like I can push through the pain and still go. And if I stayed in, I would be like all sad and mopey that I stayed in. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. And if my pain is not any better, or if it's worse Sunday, then I'm just gonna go to the ER and have to get more fluids and pain medicine. And I really don't want to do that, but I'd prefer to go to the ER any day over getting admitted. And I know if I go to my doctor's office again, she's gonna wanna either try to get me in the infusion center or admit me. And my thing is, I don't want to even be admitted at all. Because it hasn't gotten that bad yet. But I know if I don't do something about it, it can get bad and it'll just escalate. And I know on Mondays, it's hard getting a spot in the infusion center on any day. And Mondays is really hard. So if it still hurts, I'd rather just go Sunday. Like just go to the ER. Because I have control over if I'm going home or not. And normally if it's not that bad, I'll just get a couple doses of medicine and come home. I just seen the kids pulling up. But yeah, I would do that and just come home. But prayerfully, sometimes when I get fluids, it doesn't start working right away. It takes a few days and then I'll start to feel better. So about Saturday, I would know if I needed to go to the ER or not. And there's the dog barking. Sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry. Okay, and I want to say, like, I was a little bit irritated with my doctor. I love my doctor, and she is awesome. But I just feel like when I'm having, like, these mini crises, as I call them, that she's not aggressive enough. I feel like we should be more aggressive and trying to get them to stop. Hey, AJ. Are you having a vlog? Mm-hmm. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Leah.
What? Sorry.
Say hi.
Hello.
She just farted.
Cut that out.
Why am I going to cut it out? She came and just did it and laughed. Nasty. How was school?
Good.
Okay. But I was a little bit irritated with her because I feel like she does not... Huh?
A bingo?
Yeah.
There's some popcorn.
Yeah. I feel like she doesn't handle it aggressive enough. Like, I feel like she doesn't get aggressive unless, like, my labs drop dramatically or my white count goes up dramatically or I'm about to die or I'm in, like, a horrible, serious crisis. But I feel like she should be more aggressive, period, so that we can not get to that. Like, at first, she was like, when my labs, and I hate when sometimes she forgets and I have to remind her, like, hey, you know you can still have pain even if your labs are okay. Like, my labs came back good, and she was like, oh, I'm happy with your labs. Okay, I'm glad you're happy with my labs, but I ain't happy with this pain that I'm having. Like, just because my labs are okay doesn't mean that you can't have pain with sickle cell. She knows this. She has said this. She's told it to other people. But since my labs came back okay, she was like, oh, well, do you want to handle it at home? What do you think I've been doing all this time? And then I was like, well, how long do you think we should wait this out? Because I don't want to wait it out and then it turns into a full-blown crisis where I'm going to have to be admitted for 2 or 3 weeks like it has happened in the past. And then she's like, you know what, you're right. We should just do fluids. We can do fluids tomorrow. And she's like, asked me yesterday if I could do it yesterday, but I had to get back home to the kids. So then she's like, we can just do fluids tomorrow. So I came and did the fluids. So my thing is like, right now I'm to where the pain is, it hurts, but it's not to where I can't take it. If I can't take it, I would be like, look, Dr. Kura, I need A, B, and C done. And if she's not going to do A, B, and C, then I'll just go to the ER. But it's not to that point right now. But I do feel like, you know what? I tried what you wanted, and I was willing to try to adjust the fluids to see if that'll help. Because first of all, I'm not like, yeah, give me medicine. But I know at some points with sickle cell, you can't do anything but get medicine, get the IV medicine. Like, that's just a part of it. But if I can fight it without that, I will, because I don't want that crap in my body any more than you want to give it to me. Like, it's literally legal poison. I don't want that in me. Like, if I can go without having that in me, thank you, Jesus. Like, if this will work, then yeah, okay, I'll take this. I'll take that. But I just feel like I would rather just go to the ER, because the ER that I go to handles things really well. So I'd rather go to the ER and let it get handled and go home. And they do call her when I go. So they'll call her and let her know that I'm there, let her know what my labs are, and she'll basically tell them, hey, if her pain is, let her decide how her pain is, if she wants to stay or not. And most of the time, if it's really bad, I'll stay. But if it's like where it can be managed, then I'll go. But yeah, so I was just a little bit irritated with her because I feel like she could have been a little bit more aggressive. But I also have to remember, like, this really isn't her health. Yes, you know, doctors care about their patients and their patients' health. But I understand it's also, she can't feel what I'm going through. So it's not that important. It's not that important to her. I'm important to her as a patient. But I understand, like, if it was her going through this pain, she would respond totally different. And I understand, like, some people do have doctors that do treat them like that. And the reason I'm not too mad about it is because she had saved my life before. She has been there. And I understand she has, like, a laid-back personality. And she only kicks it in and gets aggressive when she really needs to. I just feel like she needs to be aggressive a little bit more. But at the same time, I am an aggressive individual with an aggressive personality, and I'm trying to, I understand that everybody's not going to be like that. But I'm just basically venting and expressing my frustrations to you guys, the warriors, the Nomies, because I know that you guys have been there before and you understand what I'm talking about. But as far as like my spirits, like I feel like I have a lot of energy. I don't know like if my face shows that. But I feel like I have energy, but it's just that my legs are hurting and my back is still hurting, but my legs and arms are hurting a lot more than my back. Like my legs are hurting the most, and I normally have all my pain in my legs. And I mean, who's to say that the accident did irritate it? It could have irritated it. It could have not irritated it. I could have been on the way towards a crisis and didn't know it. I mean, so I'm I'm not gonna, you know, rattle my brain like, oh, did the accident cause it? Did it not cause it? Did it cause it? Did it this? Like, I'm having sickle cell pain. Simple as that. Like, maybe the accident did do it. I mean, but if it did, it did, and now it's here and I'm handling it. So hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better. If not, hopefully Saturday I'll feel better. But I am gonna go out Saturday unless I just can't walk or the pain is that bad where I can't get out the bed. And if it is that bad Saturday to where I can't go, then that means I need to be going to the ER Saturday. But other than that, I'm just going to say if my pain still feels like it does now, then I need to go to the ER Sunday. Because right now, my pain level is like a 5. And for me having a pain level of a 1 and 2 on a daily average, and for it to kick up to a 5, and the thing is, when I take my Norco, it still is like at that 5, or maybe it'll drop down to a 4, but it's basically still high. So if I didn't take any medicine, it probably would be like a 7. So I don't have time to be going into a full-blown crisis. So I will update you guys this weekend and let you know. For the people who watch my regular vlogs, I'll be doing a regular vlog coming up. As you can see, I've been hurting, so I really haven't had the energy. And I still have, I think, one more that I need to finish editing and get up. Once that's done, then I'll be back to my normal trying to get vlogs out as much as I can. I don't have a set schedule. But yeah, that's it. I hope all my other warriors are having a pain-free day and a good day. And that's it, Nomies. Talk to you later. Bye.